here to drive some cars.
Well, I just want to learn, I don't know, better driving skills. I hope to learn how to drive safely.
Typically, first-year drivers have a 43% accident rate, so almost half new drivers are getting into an accident in their first year. Between 16 and 25, car accidents are the leading cause of death for that age group, and 2 through 10 don't even come close to equaling number 1.
We're going to give you car control training that is taken right out of our police academy program that we've been teaching here in Vermont for 26 years. And we're going to do it at the same speeds, in the same cars, with the same instructors, and with the same expectations that we will have in 2 weeks when we train the academy right here. We cherry-picked the car control parts of their course and put them in a 4-hour program for you, so that when you leave the trailer today, you will be able to use 100% of what's available in the car for braking and steering to avoid a crash. That's our goal.
I want to go again.
So we just want them to come out to a safe environment where they can come and really understand what they need to do to get the full potential out of the car. All right, so we're going to get them up to 50 miles an hour. And as soon as we get to the cones at the end, we're going to get on the brakes as hard as we can.
Good job. All right. Well done. You ever do that before?
Nope.
No? How'd it feel?
Yeah, this is kind of fun, man.
All right, same thing again. So let's do it again. Thumbs in the thumb bars. Yeah, that's right. Nice and relaxed. Take a deep breath. And relax.
Very relaxed.
Good. And there's 50 right there. Wait for the doubles. Hard on the brakes. Good show. That's perfect. Absolutely excellent. Do you feel the pedal pulsate under your foot?
Yep.
Okay, that's the way ABS is supposed to feel. Good job, Matt. You're floating on a cloud. You're in 20 inches of deep powder.
The next drill that we're going to move on to is the slalom. But what we do it for is it actually teaches you guys how to make the kind of turns that you have to make to avoid an accident.
Very nice. Very smooth. You started down here. You're already up to here. Good job. They're all still standing.
Nice. Man, am I old enough to do that?
Yeah. One thing to keep in mind, all of this type of driving is done when there's an emergency. Okay, and
yeah.
something pulls out in front of you. Get your hands moving a little faster. That's better. Smooth it out. Nice. Okay, good. Cleaned it up nicely at the end. A little tentative at the beginning, and then you smoothed it out nicely. Good job.
So what we're going to do now is a tailgating drill. And the reason why I have you guys standing where you are is I want you to take a look from where you guys are standing to where this car is in front of us, the blue car. Does this seem like a distance that you might follow somebody traveling at about 50 miles an hour? Yeah. As a group, can we agree that whether we do this ourselves or not, that this probably isn't very far off of what we could consider a common following distance, something that we wouldn't be shocked to see people following each other this closely on the road?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is experiment with this distance. We're going to send the blue car down the runway at 50 miles an hour. We're going to send these other two cars down at the exact same time, keeping the front of the cars even with this cone, so that we always have this amount of space. At some point, we're going to have that lead car slam on the brakes as hard as they possibly can. As soon as these two cars see those taillights go on, they're going to slam on their brakes as hard as they possibly can. And if you guys are even with or ahead of this car by the time you come to a stop, we're calling that a hearse ride. So that's as bad as it gets. Since you guys always have other distractions going on in your car, we're going to stick one more person in the back seat. And their only job in the back seat is just to heckle the crap out of the person sitting in front of them.
Okay, I hope you guys give me a little more room than that once we get going, but here we go. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
How's Cameron, Mercedes? Mercedes. Don't concentrate on the cone, Mercedes. I'm not concentrating.
Catch up to the cone.
Catch
up to the cone. You gotta get up to the cone. Come on.
I'm up to the cone.
I'm up to the cone. Up to the cone.
Oh, she did good. Oh, the blinker's on. That's better than usual, though. Well?
Almost perfect.
Except we're still dead, aren't we?
Yep.
We're still dead.
The last drill you do is called a barrier drill, the emergency lane change. And what you're going to do is you're going to come blasting into a lane of cones, instructors right next to you. You'll be going 60 miles an hour. 50 feet away is a barrier of rubber cones, and as wide as your lane. when you get into the lane, you still don't know which way you're supposed to go around the barrier because the instructor hasn't turned on either the left or the right light on your dashboard yet. It's only 50 feet away. You're going 90 feet a second. It's not a lot of time. When he turns on that light, which is your signal to start doing something, you need to do something then that is neither instinctive nor intuitive. You have no reason for knowing how to do this now. We don't expect you to know how to do it before you get here. You'd think that to miss the barrier, turning the wheel would be a good idea, but you'd only be half right. But when you turn the steering wheel, all you're doing is you're turning the steering tires, really. But if you want those steering tires to actually move the car over as efficiently as the car can move it over, you got to do one other thing, and that's push them into the road really hard. The way you do that is with the brakes.
So be hard on the brakes, push some steering. You're awesome. Your reaction time is incredible.
It is weird, the
brake pedal?
brake
You feel it
thing,
getting
yeah.
sucked down to the floor?
That's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wow, am I doing that?
Yep. Now the neat thing about this is once you learn it, it will ingrain itself in your memory. You'll never forget it. And you'll be able to do it practically in your sleep. And when that deer jumps out in front of you, when that car blows a stop sign and comes right in front of you, you know, hit the brakes hard, turn, 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 and you're right back in your own lane. No worse for the wear.
Oh! Well, let's read the next one too. ABS braking technique is dangerous in a non-ABS equipped car. Yeah. We know that one, right? So you can't go in a non-ABS car and try to slam on the brakes as hard as you possibly can, right?
You guys like these instructors?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. The guy in the black car, he's so cool. Why are they good? Why are they different from
Because
the
they're
regular?
professionals. This is what they do.
No, not only they're professionals. I mean, they make it worthwhile. They're funny. They're, you know, they don't.
They're down to earth.
They don't yell at you when they do something wrong.
Awesome. Good experience.
I learned that it depends on what speed you're going. If you go just like 2 miles over the speed limit, it'll ruin you. It'll ruin the turns.
I hit like one cone. But my problem was keeping a constant speed.
I got to practice with ABS and without ABS, and there's a lot of difference. Scary at first, but I had an awesome instructor walk me through it. Well, talk me through it, whatever. So it got comfortable really quick.
I'm going to slow down.
What I learned? Don't tailgate people. Leave home earlier.
Yeah.
Learn how to deal with a car better.
You learn how to get out of tough situations when you're driving.
I love it.
Everybody should do it. It's good for your life. Probably save you.
This isn't just a unique program for Vermont. This isn't happening anywhere. This is it. And if we can be successful here, then all the kids in the country will get this kind of training when they're 16, and all of a sudden the crash rates will drop in half, and everybody will be saying, well, why didn't we do that sooner?